Where are you from? Where are you from? Türkiye'li misin? Nereli?
İstanbul.
İyi, ben de Kayserliyim.
Really?
Müslüman mısın? Niye?
I don't like Islam.
Why
I
not?
think it's very sexist and misogynistic.
What parts?
And the fact that like women have to cover up.
I need to cover up.
I mean, I think it objectifies women, you know. I have to cover up my, like, I cannot wear this. And I think by covering myself, I'm essentially sexualizing my body because I say that, okay, I have to cover up because men will look at me, men can rape me, I'm just going to cover up. Why can't we teach men to be decent?
So the Quran, if you look into the Quran, sister, I'm from Turkey as well. I'm from Kayseri. So I came to Islam. I only believed in God. I didn't have any religion. But if you think about it, the biggest sexual objectification has happened to the Western woman. Let me tell you why. Because, for example, in the Quran, Allah tells me that as a man, I have to lower my gaze. Meaning, I shouldn't be looking at women. It doesn't matter how they dress. In a bikini...
Then why are you looking at me?
Because out of respect. Because I'm looking at you, speaking to you. If I spoke to you like this, you'll find it rude. If I look at you, you say to me, why are you looking at me? I can't win. So usually, I should lower my gaze. But even if I do it, you will say, oh, why are you not looking at me? Am I not a human?
Yeah,
so
which proves my point that Islam is medieval.
Okay, so sister, if I look this way, you will say to me, you don't treat me as a human. If I look at you, you say to me, why are you looking at me? What do I do?
No, I'm not going to say about why you're looking at me.
Okay, good. So,
your book says that you should lower your gaze, but when you're talking to me, you're not
yes.
lowering your gaze.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, usually, the reason why I'm not doing that is because if I've done that, you will find it rude when it's not.
Which proves my point that Islam is
Sister,
medieval.
So do you prefer me to sexually objectify you or not?
I don't want you to sexually objectify me.
Good. So what I'm saying is, as a man, I am created to have attraction to the opposite gender. So do I look at them or not look at them? What's better? Do you think as a man, should I look at women or not look at women?
Well, you don't sexualize women. Just treat me as like a colleague.
I know.
While lowering your gaze, you're...
No. One second, sister, I'm saying to you, look. Do you know when I'm walking, do you think as a man I should be looking around or just not look around? Like,
you look at where you want to look.
But a minute ago you just said I shouldn't look. I'm saying as
I
Islam
never said that you shouldn't. Your book says that you should lower your gaze.
Exactly.
That's what your book says, but you're looking at me.
Because
are you going to follow the Quran?
But I'm talking to you. So when we're talking about lowering the gaze, there's also an understanding. It doesn't mean that when I'm talking to the opposite gender, I do this. Not literally. It says that if you have a desire in you or whatever, etc., I'm talking to you in a respectful manner, and that's what I'm talking to you. But what I'm saying is lowering the gaze applies to however a woman is dressed. It doesn't matter if she wears a bikini. Even if a woman covers her face, I should lower my gaze. So because I'm having a dialogue with you, I'm trying to tell you about Islam, I have to communicate with and look at you. But obviously, you don't see me looking elsewhere. So now I'm saying the sexual objectification of women is done to the Western woman more. You know why? Because why do women wear makeup?
Because I like looking pretty.
Okay, why do you like looking pretty?
Because I feel good.
So are you, okay, do you choose to look pretty or are you told to look pretty?
Why are you maintaining your beard?
I'm told to.
Who are you trying to impress?
God. Who are you trying to impress?
I'm trying to impress God.
By looking beautiful?
Yes.
Okay, so look, my point is this. Have you read the book called Beauty Sick?
Huh?
It's called The Beauty Sick. It's written by a non-Muslim author. It talks about the sexual objectification of women, how women starve themselves to look the perfect way, how they go and sleep around with men to get validation. Now, why is the Western woman doing this? And why is there so many women coming to Islam?
The average Western woman does not sleep around. That's a lie that Muslims put forward.
So they don't. So okay, do you know how many sexual partners a Western woman has in her lifestyle? In a lifetime, anywhere from 10 to 15. Do you think that's good or bad for a woman? I think it's really bad for a woman.
Okay, well, good thing that you're not a woman.
No, I know, but what I'm saying, sister, is that as Islam says you are a woman, have so much to offer than your beauty.
Yeah.
Islam says you're a human being. You have so much more to offer the world. You should not be judged by your beauty. So the Western woman does what? I mean, the Western system does what? You have a billboard, there's a chocolate bar, and there's a naked woman. What's the woman got to do with a chocolate bar?
Have I ever said that I support that? I never said that. I never said... Islam is misogynistic because you have to cover from head to toe everywhere.
So how's that misogynistic?
Because you're essentially sexualizing your body. You accept that. The reason why I'm covering my arm is because men can get horny from it.
There's nowhere in Islam that says that you should cover up because men get horny.
Then why can't you show your beautiful arms?
Okay, good. Let me tell you why. Because Allah tells us that a weakness for a man is that he likes to look. A woman likes to look beautiful. So it's a test for me to lower my gaze, and it's a test for a woman to cover her beauty. Her beauty is for who? For her husband. Now, okay, so what I'm saying, look, are you married? Or do you have someone in your life?
I'm not married.
Okay, so if you had someone in your life, he'll be jealous of you. He might come and say, look, what, I don't like men looking at you. A man has this natural inclination to be protective of his woman. Is that a bad thing?
What type of medieval atrocity is this?
So medieval atrocity is that, for example, would you like a man that cares about you, doesn't care about you?
Why is my husband controlling me?
1 second. Okay.
Why can't I wear this dress?
Okay, no, 1 second. If your husband was doing something that you didn't like him to do, is that you controlling him?
No, but like, I want to wear what I want. I want to
Okay.
be able to wear this dress. Do you think this dress is indecent?
It depends what is indecent. Do you want your husband to have female friends?
Well, surely my boyfriend wouldn't want me to dress up like a ninja, like cover from head to toe.
It's better. Well, to me, there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that?
Well, it's wrong for my boyfriend. He wouldn't like it.
So
It's wrong for me. I wouldn't want it.
Would
If
you
my
want your boyfriend to have female friends that he hangs around with, children around with?
I don't mind. I have guy friends. My
Okay.
best friend is a guy.
Exactly. So this is what we say. This is why you need Islam. You know why? Because there was a study done and researchers showed that men and women cannot be friends.
Well, shame. He is Hindu and he's my best friend. Nothing so far happened.
Go
Why
ask
can I
him.
be?
Call him now. Call him now and say to him you're interested in him. See what he says. Call him now. Say to him you have feelings for him. But be genuine and see what he says. Call him. Just say to him. Say, you know what I've been
Am I on
thinking about.
camera?
Yeah. No, it's nice. Just call him and say to him I have feelings for you. See what he says.
Well, this is something private. Why should I say this on
Because
camera?
I promise you, he will say, you know what he'll say to you? Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this all my life. I'm a man. I know how men operate.
You can't generalize. You can't
I'll tell you
generalize
every single man. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Yeah, exactly. But
You can't generalize every single man.
Sister, Islam has come to honor you. Yeah? You might have a wrong perception because of Turkey. I know what happens in Turkey, yeah?
What happens in Turkey?
You know, with
What happens in Turkey?
Erdogan
Say it.
and look, you know, there's
Yeah, well, what do you think about that? What happens in
no.
Turkey?
I'm saying because of that, don't put a label on everybody. Like I come from where you come from. We're from the same country. Yeah, we're from the same country. But don't put everyone in the same category. Yeah, because what you're doing now is you say Islam is misogynistic. Islam is you don't even know the principles of Islam.
Why do I cover myself up?
Why do I cover myself? I have to cover myself from my navel to my knee. When I go swimming, I can't go topless.
I know, but why should I cover my
Because-
breasts and
look,
my
look.
forearms? What's wrong with that?
Let me tell you something, sister. Yeah, let me tell you why we cover up, or why I grow the beard, or why we do what we do. Yeah, do you accept God exists? Do you believe in a God?
I can't say anything about that.
Like, do you have any belief or no belief?
I mean, I'm an atheist.
Okay, so I can prove God exists. Let's start with God. Then everything will make sense. Okay, look. What's your name, sister?
Prefer not to say my name.
Can I call you Finn?
Sister.
I'll call you sister. Okay, sister. So that's fine. So let me make it very simple for you. Okay, you would agree that everything that we look at around here has a purpose. From the TV to the buildings to my watch to your trainers to your dress to your bag. Everything has a purpose. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Now, the bag that you're wearing, does it have a designer?
Oh my God. Yes.
What happened? Oh my God, I haven't even finished my sentence. Okay. It has a designer. Does it have a purpose?
Yes.
Okay. Does it have a specific pattern?
A pattern, yes.
Okay, good. Have you seen the designer?
Exists somewhere, yes.
No, but have you seen him?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Do you accept he exists?
Oh, wait a minute. So it's like Wi-Fi, right? Like
No, the Wi-Fi we
internet.
can't see.
We can't see Wi-Fi, but Wi-Fi exists. So it's like God is like that as well, right?
No, but you didn't say I don't believe in God because I don't see him. I'm making an argument from design. So I'm saying, have you seen the design of your bag?
No, I haven't.
Okay, do you accept he exists?
Yeah, because he designed the bag.
Good, perfect. No, that's I agree with you. I'm
Yeah.
in line with you. Okay, good. Are you more complex in design? Is your eye more complex in design or your bag?
Well, you can't prove or disprove that God exists. It's something emotional.
even made an argument
I mean,
yet.
I have friends who believe in it's something emotional. It's something
No,
in
I know,
your
sister.
heart.
I
I
know,
don't
sister.
judge that.
I know, sister, but let me
You
hear me
cannot
out.
turn me to a theist.
Sis, I'm not here to do nothing.
Then
I'm having
why
a
are
rational
we
argument with you.
discussing this? And why are we
Because
discussing this?
because I'm saying, is your eye more complex in design or your bag?
My eye.
Good. Therefore, if the argument follows, your bag has a design, you haven't seen it, it has a purpose, it has a pattern. Your eye has a function, it has a purpose, it has a pattern, and it's designed. Your eye is made out of DNA.
How do you know?
DNA has information. Information requires intelligence. So that intelligence is what?
Okay, if God exists, how do you know that Islam is his religion, but not Judaism, but not Christianity, but
Perfect.
not...
But we haven't come to religion yet. I'm just saying, God. Does God exist? You said to me you're an atheist.
I don't care if God exists or not. How is that relevant to the argument?
Let me tell you why, sister. Because let me tell you why I'm making this argument and it relates to the hijab and my beard and everything else. If God exists and He's the one who created you, He's the one that makes your heart beat. He's the one that feeds you, looks after you. He's given you this eye, this heart, and this body. Meaning,
mate, I think you're going on a tangent. We were talking about the sexualization of
relates
women.
back to this, sister. Look, I'm saying if God exists, if God says to me,
If God exists, why doesn't he?
if God says to me how jump, I say how high, because He's the one who created me. He owns this earth and He owns me. So he tells me what to do. I don't tell him what to do. Do you get the point? So when you come and say, why hijab, why your beard, why this, why that, it all goes back to that. Because you follow authority. Are you telling me you don't have a religion?
I don't.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you dress up like this? And I'm not talking in a sexual way. I'm not saying
like
that.
this dress.
No,
My
you
mom-
don't. You are being taught this. 1 second.
My mom bought this dress.
No, I'm not talking about the dress. The dress might look pretty. You're not understanding my point. You have been watching and affected by the Western system to dress up like this.
What's wrong with Western system?
Thank you. That's my
What's
point.
wrong with the Western system?
Are you telling
All
me-
of the
okay.
philosophers, John Stuart Mill, Adam
Yes,
Smith,
yes,
they're
yes,
a
what about
Western.
them?
What's wrong with them?
Yes,
What's
what
wrong
about
with
them?
the Western
They
world?
believe the two gods of
You live
good and
here.
evil.
You live here. If you hate the Western world, why did you move here? Why aren't you back in Turkey?
You said I have to hate it. Just because I'm challenging the views doesn't mean I hate it. Are you telling me, okay, you're saying basically, you're here, you shut up, you don't talk.
No,
I'm
I'm
challenging
not
your
saying
worldview.
that.
Your worldview, I'm challenging. I'm saying the way you're dressed, how you're dressed, is not because you choose to. It's because you're programmed to.
No, I choose to.
Sister, can I ask you a
I'm
question?
not programmed. You
Okay,
are programmed
okay,
to
okay,
grow a
okay,
beard if you
okay,
think
sister.
about that way.
Okay,
I'm
sister.
in a hurry, by the way.
Okay, before you're in a hurry, just a quick question. Okay, I'm asking you a simple question. Who's told you that dressing like this is okay? And I'm not talking in a sexual way. I'm just saying, what's told you to wake up and say, you know what? I'm going to put this dress on rather than wearing something wrong or something shorter or a bikini. Why this dress?
Well, I picked a longer dress because today is a bit chilly.
Good,
It's a bit
perfect. So
windy.
weather plays a role. What else?
Yeah, I got lunch with my dad's friends.
Good, perfect. So for the
wore
occasion.
something nice for occasion.
So what I'm saying is this, sister. The only difference between me and you, or a Muslim woman and you, is the following. You are affected by the movies you watch, Netflix, Instagram, social media, peer pressure, and the opposite gender.
Peer pressure.
So are you telling me, 1 second, sister, are you telling me you wake up and say, I'm going to dress like this because of no influence? Everyone is influenced by something somehow. So you can't come and say to me, I made my decision to wear this dress today, or tomorrow wear a bikini or a miniskirt or a long dress, whatever it is. You are influenced by something that makes the decision factor for you. You are influenced. You cannot tell me you're not. You cannot
What's
tell me you're
wrong
not.
with your influence? I am influenced.
Good.
People are
I agree.
influenced.
I'm influenced by the one that created me. You are influenced by society.
Yeah, but I don't believe in God.
I know, but that's why I try to put
What's
God
wrong
into
with
this.
being influenced by the society?
Let me tell you why. Because Allah says to us in the Quran, have you seen the one who has one master compared to many masters? You, the fashion changes. Tomorrow they'll come and say, fashion is wearing this. Me, God says to me one commandment for men and women. It gives me a way of life. I follow one master. You have to follow, what's the next fashion? Oh, what's my friends wearing? Oh my gosh, I like that dress. You are influenced by multiple people. Let me tell you what's wrong with that.
What they want to wear, whether they want to wear the
it's
hijab,
not just a woman.
whether they want to wear this, let
Then
women what they
if
want to
that's
wear.
the case, if you are so feminist, then why are you against a woman wearing a hijab or a burqa?
No, I said I'm not against it.
You said, why are you wearing like a ninja?
No. I said that. Let women what they want to wear, but I believe that in theory it sexualized women. I know for someone it empowers them to go out wearing the hijab or burqa. I'm not against it, but I think that it sexualizes.
You know why they're in the control of sexuality? Because they don't want to show men what they look like. They are saying, talk to me as a human being, to my face, not somewhere else. And you know what? Not only that, it also protects you from men falling in love with you the wrong way and breaking your heart. I'm a man, and there's men behind you. I can ask them. Let me tell you something. When you are dressed up in a certain way, men will come to you and give you false promises for one thing. What Islam does, sister, is protect you as a human being and your heart and your soul.
But it sexualizes women.
Let me tell you, sister. Look, do you know how I met my wife and I married her? Look, my wife, I have a protocol in Islam. I can't go on dates with her, test drive. It doesn't work like that. She has honor, which means what? When I approached her, I spoke to her father. Why? Because Islam says Islam protects her heart. Number one. Number two, she was covered up. Okay, I'm not saying that women who are covered up who won't get raped. There are women who are covered up who get raped. My argument is not from rape. My argument is that what does Islam tell you to follow to protect your heart for the betterment for your well-being and the well-being of the other? So what I'm saying is this, my dear sister. Islam has come to protect your rights and my rights. So it says there shouldn't be, for example, how many women have psychological issues because they meet men who only want one thing, dump them like they're rubbish. Islam is saying, no, you can't go and abuse women, be with them like they're toilet. They're not toilet for you to go and have intimacy with them and chuck them away. Islam says, no, a woman has rights. You as a woman have rights. So Islam has protocols. I had to speak to my wife. I had to pay a dowry. Do you know what dowry is?
Yeah.
Okay, I had to pay a dowry. I pay for everything in the household. Why? Not because I'm misogynistic no, because my wife has rights. When she's pregnant, she's vulnerable. I have to take care and look after her. So Islam gives those rights to her. Why do you not talk about that? Why don't you talk about how Islam protects her? I'm a full-time bodyguard to her. If I walk down the road and someone says something, I will put my life on the line to protect my wife. And this is what I'm talking about. God knows what is best for us, sister. Don't look at Islam with what goes on in Turkey. Look, I'm not pro Erdogan or anyone. Forget them. I'm talking to you about Islam. This book here, give it a chance. I was a bit like you.